Tenindewa grower Tim Critch says the WeedSeeker spot sprayer is delivering big savings in chemical costs and has paid itself off in a couple of years. He's hosting GRDC supported WeedSeeker trials aimed at protecting the future of glyphosate within the minimum till farming system.
We bought the WeedSeeker and hooked onto one of our tractors thinking we'd only use it sort of for a few months of the year, and we almost just about don't unhook it now. It's used all year round, and yeah, it's something we should have had years ago, but thankfully we've got it now. Through some of the GRD funding, we've got trials in place last year using chemicals that we wouldn't have otherwise used because of the cost of them. We're able to use them through the WeedSeeker boom because we're only targeting such small areas. We can afford to use more expensive chemicals that would have otherwise been out of our range. We're trialling other things, hoping that we can sort of protect glyphosate in our system because it's very important to us, that we don't want to develop any resistance to it or too much, and use other chemicals that we can use against problem weeds. The main weed that we would be controlling with it is radish. Radish is a big problem weed for us. It's developed a lot of resistance, and our glyphosate is starting to not work as well as it used to, and some of the esters are starting to fall away a little bit. You don't realise how big a weed problem you've got until you do leave a paddock out and you realise the populations of weeds in that paddock. It's no longer got the crop to hide amongst. The weeds are standing on their own, you spray them, and yeah, it's a little bit frightening to see the ones that don't die as they should. But there's a lot of research being done into it, which is a good thing, and it's something that, yeah, we're very focused on. It's an 80-foot machine, ours, so it's not a big boom. And the cameras, the weed seeking equipment that go onto this Gold Acres boom, the cameras and the wiring, there's about $130,000 to have set up, and then the boom itself, tank, that was another 70, so it was about $200,000 investment, but yeah, worth every cent.